Hey guys, Jude here. Today is Thursday. Yesterday I did a bunch of stuff, including buy some games, and I showed them yesterday. I did a little, I bought some games, but I didn't talk about them because I did a lot of stuff yesterday. So, I'm gonna talk about these. I guess the first thing is, I went to Oneonta yesterday to return a thing from Amazon. While I was there, I stopped at GameStop, because obviously I would do that. I went there specifically for Call of Duty World War II and Advanced Warfare. They had Advanced Warfare, they didn't have it with the case, so I didn't get it. But they did have, and they've had them basically every time I went there, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, which I already own Black Ops 3, I have it digitally, bought it back in 2016. And Black Ops 4, I have digitally on PlayStation, because it was on PlayStation Plus a few years ago, and I played the shit out of this game. And now the servers are all dead. So yeah, anyway, GameStop, weirdly enough, they have a lot of old games. They have a lot of, 7th gen games there now, which is cool. And their prices are, well, for things other than Nintendo, reasonable. Yeah, I could probably scrounge eBay and look around little game stores for cheaper prices, but just the convenience of just there's a GameStop, mostly everywhere. So you just show up and then they have some games to get. Anyway, this was $4. Advanced Warfare would have been $3, but once again, there was no case for that. Black Ops 4 was $5 and Black Ops 3 was $7. So for those, I'd say that's not really that reasonable actually, because these are dead games and I only bought them purely just to have them physically. I would have rather paid like $1 or whatever for these, but that's because my price for these are a bit skewed, because like most of my, Modern Warfare 2 and World at War, all those were $1 when I bought them or something like that. Yeah, that's that. I just bought these 3 Call of Duty games, and that's the Xbox One stuff that I got. Which means I now have just one more Call of Duty game to buy. Well, there's more. I basically just have one more of the older ones to get, and that's Advanced Warfare. God, it feels weird to say old ones when you say Advanced Warfare, but it is old now. It would go in between these two. I bought Modern Warfare 2019 because I don't remember how much this was, probably like $3. This was cheaper than World War II. I can't believe that. Yeah, my COD collection is becoming more and more complete, and I know there's games after Modern Warfare, and I'll probably get those eventually. Here's some of the 360 games that I got. These are ones that have just been there for a while. Actually, I think a few of these, some of them might have been added, but every time I would go there, there's a selection of a few 360 games that I'm like, I really like to pick these up, but I'm just not here to shop for this. Like when I was there to get games for the Xbox Series X so I could play with Aiden, I was just looking for games that he had. I wasn't going to buy anything else because I was already spending a lot of money. But for some reason, when I went there yesterday, I just didn't care. And so I picked up some of the games that have been staring me in the face. I'm thinking these are some classics that I've never played, so I should grab them. I'll start with the Crackdown. Crackdown 1 and 2, these were there. I picked them up, and it turns out I actually already owned Crackdown 1 and 2 because of, I assume, games with gold or something, or maybe Game Pass a very long time ago. I'm trying to figure out the date because I was looking through of when I acquired them. And Game Pass used to, for 360 games and Xbox original games, if you would claim them, if you had Game Pass and you would download them, it wouldn't be temporary. If your Game Pass ran out, you would still own those games for some reason. Well, because they're from older servers and stuff, but they've since changed that, so you can't just do that anymore. But I guess I apparently owned Crackdown 1 and 2. So whether those were a games with gold thing or a Game Pass thing, I don't know. But now I own them physically, and I think these were $7 each. I don't know if that's a good price or not for these. Once again, you could probably get them cheaper somewhere else, but it's just, I don't know, just the convenience, or just it's cool to be I went to GameStop and just bought a thing. I don't know. Next is Fallout 3, because that was, it was there. And I just figured if I was going to start playing Fallout ever, or any of the Bethesda games, which I just don't. My only taste of those is Fallout 76, which was god-awful. Worst $5 I ever spent. This is the first one, right? This is the first Fallout that was made by Bethesda. There was 1 and 2, but that wasn't whatever this is. So I just figured if I was going to start, it'd be here. Because I have Fallout 4, and this is probably on Game Pass as well. I'm on Game Pass Core, but this is... actually, no, probably not. But I just noticed something I gotta talk about. Okay, so this is Modern Warfare 2. It says Xbox Live over here, because it's got Xbox Live functionality. Here's Fallout 3. It just says Live. It doesn't say Xbox Live, it just says Live. The 360 cases, I love them, but God, they're an abomination to consistency. Some of the... here's 3 different orbs here. And you're saying oh, these two are the same. No. This one is slightly brighter than this one. Why? And then also, I don't like these cases. I don't like the 2010 like weird swoosh thing that they're doing. I don't like that. I like the brighter orb. I think that works better than the really dark one. But I just like the goofy clip art look of like this line down here and the rings and then the edges having that green line there. I don't know. I just like that. Anyway, next game, Dead Space, because that was there. And it's another game that's like you hear about and it's like, okay, why not? Because these were all cheap. These were all... Okay, Dead Space was $10 actually, but I don't even think I meant to pick that up. I think I was looking at that when I had my stack of games and I was like, okay, I'm done looking at games now. And then I just went and rang everything up and I just forgot to put it back. But you know what? Whatever. And the last one is Dead Rising 2 because it's a classic zombie game. It's hordes of zombies in a mall and you kill them. Fun. Probably would have liked to pick up Dead Rising 1 first, but I think this is one of those examples of a game that's like the sequel is basically the first one but just way better. I mean, there's probably a continuing storyline, but it's not like it matters as much as like, I don't know, if I never played Modern Warfare 1 and I just played Modern Warfare 2 or something, like that would be weird. Or Modern Warfare 3 would be a better example because that you've no clue what's going on even if you've played the first two. So like, also I started Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if I mentioned that. It was like 3 or 4 days ago, 2 days ago. I don't remember. Anyway, that's those games that I bought at GameStop yesterday. So now it's gonna go on the stack of games that I've been buying at GameStops for some reason. There's more down here, but these just won't fit on my shelf, so they're sitting there now. Sorry editing me for recording for 10 minutes, but this should be relatively easy to actually edit through. Ooh, there's one more thing. I saw this at Family Dollar today. It was the last one, and it's also the only one I've ever seen. I've never seen pineapple Fanta in cans like this. This is one of my favorite sodas, and I'm all for this because every soda tastes better in a can. So I'm excited to be drinking this tomorrow because right now I'm really dehydrated and I think I'm sick again. Or, well, not again, it's like the same sickness, but it's slowly coming back because my nose has just been, probably, actually, no, that's probably allergies from the pollen, but it doesn't help that I was all right, you know what? I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Is there one more thing to talk about? I mean, I went to help my mom with an Airbnb thing again. I like they just needed garbage moved out of the way because there's garbage places and it's like, okay, I'll do that. And that was annoying because I can't do physical things, at least not for an extended period of time. Not that that was an extended period of time, but catching my breath is just really hard. It was annoying. And there were bugs everywhere. All right, I'm gonna stop being a loser and end the video. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.